traveled around Nigeria over the past several weeks, where I had the privilege of meeting with lots of Nigerians. Students, mothers, fathers, traditional rulers, professors in the universities, doctors, nurses, market women. And the message I get from everyone I spoke with is the urgent need for some change in Nigeria. The fact that the country can't continue on the same path, and that we need a new beginning, that we need a different direction for the country. There are several stories that were shared with me, and I'll share some of those stories with you today. Spoke with one of my uncles who had worked for the government for over 35 years and retired as a civil servant. And as of today, he has not been paid his pension or his gratuities. And he tells me that he begs from house to house, trying to make a living. This is a man who gave all his life to the country. And now that he's old and retired, expects that the country should take care of him. There are several stories like this in Nigeria. There are stories I was told about family members going to the hospitals where there are no drugs, no doctors, where people die needlessly. And time has come for us to stand up and do something about this. And in the recent weeks, I've been back in the US, traveling around America, speaking with my friends, those who are Nigerians, those who love Nigeria, those who are married to Nigerians, about the need for this urgent change in Nigeria. And the sense I get from discussing with my friends in the US too is that the time has come and that there's a spontaneous reawakening among lots of Nigerians who love us, of Nigeria and Africa, that we should all come together and do something about the rebirth of our nation. And I'll continue to speak with my friends and people who want to be part of this movement, who want to be part of this change, that we can all go back home and try to rebuild our country again, try to make our schools work, try to make our hospitals work, try to turn our hospitals to institutions that care about human life, irrespective of your wealth, whether you're poor or you're rich. To build schools where dreams and hope can be built again. The kind of schools that we went to back in Nigeria. To develop our agricultural potential. I remember way back when I was a little kid, we go home to the villages to spend our long vacation at home. My mom and my dad had farms then, and I worked on the farm as a little kid. Then there were a few families who starved in Nigeria because everyone had a farm. We need to get back to some of these old traditions and values that our forefathers lived by for centuries. The lack of electricity is one of the greatest problems in Nigeria today. It's a shame that we lived for decades and we failed to solve this problem. So I speak with you today. The technology does exist. That every local government in Nigeria and every small village in Nigeria can have 24-hour electricity 7 days a week. Within the first 1 year. We don't need to invent anything new. I've lived in America for 9 years, and not once have I observed any power failure. There's nothing special about the people who live in America. People like you and I are the ones who run the power generating facilities in America. Nothing new has been invented. Regarding electricity. So if we have the will and we care about our country, we have enough resources to make this happen in Nigeria. There is no excuse why we shouldn't have electricity in Nigeria. Our schools can also work again. I remember my days in primary school in Nigeria, my days in the secondary school. Almost all of my friends that I know today all went to government schools in Nigeria. Federal government colleges, government colleges. And then we had children of poor people and children of the rich all studying in the same class. All of the great minds that have left Nigeria, the doctors, the engineers, all went to schools in Nigeria where we had great teachers. When we had leaders who cared about the country and they still taught certain values in Nigeria, we can get back to all of that again. Now we have thousands, millions of teeming youths in Nigeria who are going to schools that don't work, who are going to schools where teachers don't teach, who go to school hungry. That is going to be the future of our country if we don't do something about it now. And I believe that if we care enough about our country, it's time to stop complaining and just do something. We can all collectively take action today to do something to move our country forward. I've decided to go back home to Nigeria and get involved in the political process. Get involved in reawakening our country. Get involved in re-educating our people about the need for us to create institutions that work. To create schools where children are taught. Hospitals where we take care of sick people. Where we can build roads that are safe.